All right, everybody. Report's getting ready to come out here any moment. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Please let me know. Whoops. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, the report coming out. We're going to wait 2 minutes. Got counterpunch on the right. Got your 8-tick momentum bar with crude on the left, lower portion with spotlight, and the 5-tick momentum bar in the upper left corner. The reaction coming out. I meant to jump in here a couple minutes earlier, but just got so much going on at the moment, all at the same time. Bad timing, so it delayed me getting in as fast as I would like. But here I am, and we're in time. I'm going to mark the reaction. We got the pretty tight range so far. Like a 19-cent range on the reaction here, kind of a muted reaction. But a lot can happen in another minute or so. We'll start looking for setups. That is a possible setup to go long here. No picture. Why is that? Oh boy. Okay, let me fix that. All right, hopefully you guys can see it now. We're going to let this first, I don't know if we're going to get a chance. This is the first setup based on the reaction. Long at 69.13. Unable to grab it at this point. Usually I don't like to take that first trade after the reaction. But yeah, I'm going to wait on that. I want to give the price action a chance to normalize. Even though it's not much of a reaction, you could see the exhaustion dots are outside of the range. It hasn't come back to the entry anyway. But we'll wait. We'll take the next setup. See, the price is testing the higher end of the range of the reaction right now. We'll see if it tries to come back and trade back in the middle. Possible short setting up, actually. Yep, and that is the short trade, 88.99. 88.99 targeting, I'm sorry, 68.99 targeting 68.82. And the stop is at 69.22. Kind of a crappy trade because it's working around the key major level, and it kind of messes up the risk reward ratio here because of the extra adjustment around the 69. It did just trigger short. So for good or for worse, that's the first trade. Money management will be at 89, one tick beyond that first target. And it did just trade right back into the middle of the range, didn't it? So hopefully the failure to get higher pushes this lower. But last week, was it last week or the week before? It was pretty lousy price action. I don't know. It all blends. It's got to get through that 200 moving average. Let's see if it could do that. So 89 is our risk-free number, and it just hit 90 and 89. Move your stop to break even, guys. We just hit our money management level. Should lock in your one tick. Hopefully it pushes lower. Stop should be now at 98. And you can see the key level adjustment is keeping that stop at 01. It's another option if you don't mind a couple ticks of risk to try to stay in the trade. But I figure we worked hard enough to get here. I want to be in risk-free and almost getting to target 2. Not quite. We still have a few more ticks to go. Again, trying to get to 82, and we've got as low as 83. So we missed by one tick. This will be the power of quitting trade regardless. And don't let this get away from you guys. Take that profit. I took a partial profit on it. Don't want to miss by one tick and have it come all the way up and stop us out. Make sure you get something out of this trade. Remember, the stop is at 88. Missing a full target by one tick. It's a pretty accurate target. You want to give the strategy the benefit of the doubt and take a partial profit, and that does count towards power of quitting as well. It may push down if you have an additional position. You can pick up more, but it also might just start moving back up again. Again, the stop is at 98. Missed full target by one tick. Take a partial profit on part of your position. Hold out for a larger move if you can. That's how you play this kind of trade. Missing a target by one tick, considering nothing's perfect, is a pretty good trade, and you want to get some money out of it. You don't want it to come all the way up and stop you out like it just did and not get anything, especially when that's the power of quitting trade. So that's how it played out, guys. Partial winner, one and done. That's all she wrote. Keep this short and sweet. That was the objective of the trade plan. It did its job for us. We want to take what the market wants to give us. Sometimes it's not going to give us everything we're asking for. And hopefully you guys got something out of it. So unless there are Any questions? I'm going to be ending this session any moment here. So this is your chance to ask some questions before we say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the session, everybody. That was where the reaction move was from the report. You can see that the price is traded right back up into the middle of the reaction zone again. So that's it. I don't see any questions coming in. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm just going to wait a few more moments here. If you have any questions, please ask. Yeah, not bad, huh, Roger? Fast and to the point. Just to reiterate, that first trade that appeared before our 2 minutes were up, I typically, if it's the first trade, I'm not going to take it because it's a trade setup that's a result of the actual reaction to the news, which is where all that volatility occurs, although it wasn't much today. I'm always going to wait for the next setup, or if there was a second one that occurred, just not the very first one. And that saved us, right? That would have stopped out way down here if it didn't stop in reverse. And by avoiding that long trade, it gave us the first trade short, which missed its target by 1 tick, enough to hit our power of quitting goals, and the trade plan did its job. So just to reiterate, that's what happened. And again, hope you enjoyed the session, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And see you on Monday. I believe we're back to our regular schedule. Monday and Wednesday for me, and then John should be here on Tuesday and Thursday. So look forward to seeing you then. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and talk to you soon.